Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's very exciting to be here with you guys today, especially because it's a super busy day. It's Thursday, but it's the end of the month. So, what does that mean? It means that my whole team needs me and I'm here on the YouTube. so, I'm very happy to have you guys here. You are welcome. And please feel free to interact with me in the chat box. I like to do this as interactive as possible. I think it's a great opportunity for us to exchange knowledge, and you can always feel free to ask any questions. And I just wanted to make sure that my audio is okay and my video. I hope everything is fine, that there's no delay in my voice. Hopefully, everything is working out well, but if not, we still keep going because we have literally no time to waste. and I love, I think what I like the most is exactly this feeling, this energy that I'm super busy. I have so many things to do, like so many people waiting. I really like this adrenaline. I think it makes things more exciting for me and then makes me want to work harder. I'm someone that works very well under pressure. So I think I need this kind of feeling so then I can be more productive and procrastinate less. But funny things that I've noticed that in the last few months I have really decreased my procrastination rate. Like I had a serious issue with this, but now I think I don't even have time to procrastinate. That's how busy it is. But I'm super excited because on Monday is a holiday in Canada. So on Saturday, I'm going to a cottage by the beach and I'm going to be very, very nice. I will really relax and perhaps there will be no internet service. I don't know. So I will be like off for a little bit. So it's nice. So I can relax and really disconnect from this like a busy, I think, lifestyle. But over last weekend, I went to Toronto Islands and it was amazing. I had a really great time. I'm so excited. and so I will just wait a couple of minutes until some more people start to tune in live. But I know that a lot of people will be watching this later, and that's okay. So if you're watching this later on, welcome as well. And thank you so much for watching me. And please remember to like my video, also to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, so that way you can get notifications about the next lives coming up. And remember to comment. I always check like the comments later. I really like this interaction. And make sure to share it because I'm pretty sure someone that you know needs to hear this as well. So I work a lot with a mindset, a lot about like building slowly, like developing people's mindset about digital entrepreneurship. So I do raise awareness about what this is and how this have changed my life. So if you want to know a little bit more about my personal story, you can always check back on my previous lives, and I teach about the vision around this, and I also teach like how I actually run like an international business via my home office. So I every single week I'm here to tell you a little bit more about how is this routine and how I actually do it, so you can understand a little bit more. And perhaps you also want to do the same, and that's why I'm here. That I'm here to really guide you and make sure that you have a successful journey if you decide to do that. Because if you do not have anyone to help you, it can be very challenging. So that's why today's live is about building an international business with the power of a team. So today I will explain why being part of a team and being part of a strong team is very important to guarantee that you are successful and that your chances are higher, that you really leverage your potential. So I will be explaining just in a little bit. So just to introduce myself, my name is Lohana Capanema. I'm 24 years old. I live in Toronto, Canada, and I moved from Brazil about 5 years ago now. So it's been a while. I always say that time flies. So need to be very mindful so I keep young, but my products help me to look young. So that's an amazing thing. That's why I love it so much as well. And I graduated from the University of Toronto last year in June. So it's been just over a year now. And I have done a double major in political science and criminology and a minor in sociology. But previously, I was studying international relations in Brazil. So now what I do is more connected to that part of my studies. And I was also working for the University of Toronto after I graduated, and even during my school time, I was also working there. So it's been over a year for sure that I was working there. It was an amazing experience. I have learned a lot about like really like a work experience, and I also got a lot of professional and personal development. I have learned a lot about myself, and it was during that like those jobs that I realized it that working for a company or for someone else, it was very limiting for me, because I am a person that I like to expand and I like to create, and I'm just like that. I'm just like a, I don't know. I'm very excited about things, and being in a unionized environment, being in an institution, I realized that my personality, the way it is, was not as welcome. Even though I knew that my feedback for the people that I served, which was the students, was very positive. Actually, it was pretty much the highest feedback possible, but it was very limiting just for myself to do what I wanted to do, even though I knew it was the right thing to do, because there are protocols, there are rules, and there are so many things. So I was feeling that I was being placed inside of a box. But that's why I went to the university at the first place, because they teach us to think outside of the box. So then, how they wanted to put me in the box back again? I cannot fit anymore. So I realized that that was not the way to go for me. And that's great. I'm very grateful. It was an amazing experience, but now I'm much more satisfied with my work. I'm very grateful that I found this other opportunity instead. And I think things in our life, they always work out the way they should be. So I really don't regret anything that has happened to me over the past few years. I have grown so much, and that's why I'm like now I'm able to help other people. And I started to do this digital entrepreneurship thing, because that allows me to have agency, freedom, flexibility, and I have unlimited growth, which is the most important thing for me, to really being the one responsible for my own success. So I have mentioned in previous lives that when you work for a company, you there's usually a fixed structure. You need to wait until someone leaves the position, so then you can replace them, or at least hope for it, which sometimes do not always work out. But here it's totally different. I decide how fast and how hard and how much I go up in in terms of a rank advancement, in terms of position. So a person like me, for example, I arrived recently, but I have already overcome people that was here for a long time, because remember, I'm the one that decides how fast I go, and I'm a very fast paced person. So that's why it worked out greatly for me, and I hope people like that have a similar kind of energy level to reach that potential as well. And one of the goals of this channel is to really gather the leaders, people that want to build, that they want to develop a global community of leaders. So I'm really looking for like-minded people that they want to take this to the next level, that they want to go far, that they want to really release their potential. And the name of my channel is Shine Like a Diamond, because I believe that everyone, it is already a diamond. It's just a matter of polishing this diamond, making sure that it shines brightly. So I truly believe that not only from a professional level, but also in the personal level. I think that we can always learn, we can always become better than what we used to be. And that's my main goal here, that you see your growth, but that you also want to grow. Because surprisingly or not, not everyone wants to really polish their diamond, and not everyone really is very ambitious. So I make sure that I make the people happy the way they want to be. If they want just a little bit, that's enough for them, perfect. But if they want a lot, I also want to make sure that they will get it. So that's why we have the power of the team. So we help each other to reach our goals, whatever they are. So the person has to decide how much energy they want to put into this and how much they want to grow, and hopefully a lot, because I get very excited when people, they are just like me, they want to go to the top, and that's all that they want. So that's exactly that is my mindset. So I hope to gather people that are just like me in this sense. And of course, I get the chance to meet people from different countries, from different cultures, because remember, I work in 147 countries. So that brings a lot of multiculturalism and a lot of chances for me to learn from people that are different. So then we can really exchange culture and knowledge and expertise. So that has been an amazing journey for me so far. And I honestly think it could not be better. And if you've watched my previous lives, I explained the importance of working in networks, because what is a network? It is when everything is connected. So the impact of like what one person does impacts on the other, because everyone is connected. So if the impact of one person impacts on you, what do you want for that person? You want the best for them, you want them to have the best result they can, because that will translate in the best result that you also achieve. So it's really having this mindset of helping people and making sure that we impact people's lives, because it's when we help people is when we raise. So we can only rise by lifting others. So it really brings up this mentality of community, and I think that is really the key here. But for example, why does the power of the team matter? Is not only because we can create a scale and we can leverage our work, because we can duplicate our workforce, but it also matters the quality of this team. Because if you have a bunch of people connected together, but none of them know how to do the business, know how to do anything, then what's gonna be the result of that? Right? It will not be very good. But if you are part of the right team, of a strong team, that people really know how to do what they are doing, then you are closer to reach your goal. You are closer to be successful, because you are with the right people, the people that put like a effort into learning, into growing. Because without training, without learning, one cannot go as far. I think no matter what you do in your life, it's always important to keep yourself updated, to keep learning, so then you always develop better strategies to work with. So I have mentioned that I worked for an amazing company that is in 147 countries. We have local distribution centers in all of those countries. We do an e-commerce, so then we sell cosmetics and also like a health and beauty products in the anti-aging sector, which is a $200 billion sector, so, and is growing very, very fast. And why cosmetics, beauty, and health, and like a nutrition? Because those are the things that sell the most when we work with direct sales. So we combined those things within this giant anti-aging sector. So we got the best of the best and compiled them together. But okay, you work for a great company that is in so many countries and has this potential. But what if the people that work with you or you work with them, they do not know about this potential, and they do not know what to do with this potential. So, okay, what does that mean to being able to sell and create networks in 147 countries? Because that can be very abstract. If you do not know what you are doing, you're like, okay, great, I can have teams in Dubai, but how do I do that? Right? How? If you do not know anyone there, how could you do that? Then I explain my previous lives that I use a lot of digital marketing. I run Facebook ads, Google ads, but I have a system that allows me to do that, because it's not simply, oh, I want to run a digital marketing campaign. It's not that simple, right? You need to know how to set up your social media in the proper way. Otherwise, you're gonna be just going around and messaging random people on Instagram and not getting any replies back, because they are not your target audience. They are random people. So we need to make sure that we reach our target audience. We reach the right clients, people that already want what you have to offer. And I commented in other sessions that why we wouldn't put a big advertisement and an like a outdoor advertisement, because it's not where people's attentions lie anymore. Because now we have the cell phone. Where does people look at, like, every day during the whole day? The phone. So if your media, if your product, your advertisement is not on this little screen, you will not reach the people that you want to reach. So we need to be very strategic when we are working with the internet, and also when we are working with advertisement. It's not simply printing out a flyer and handing on to people, because you will just see that flyer on the garbage can. So we need to maximize how much we invest. So we need to make sure that our investment gets back to us with profit. So it's not only about getting your investment back, but getting a profit, because business, it is about profit. And in this case, it's also about helping people. And actually, the profit comes by helping people. So the more you help, the more you get profited. So that is very, I think, very interesting. Is a very nice concept. And for those that have no idea what network marketing is, so well, I really recommend you check out the book, which is called The Business of the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki, because he's one of the best investors in the world, and he is a bestseller author. He has written this book to really, I think, is demystify and clarify what does that mean, the importance of network marketing for this century, because we are already in the 21st century. So I recommend that you get to know this as soon as possible, so you will not stay behind. Because the good thing is we are at the beginning of the century, so there is still time to do it. There's still time to benefit from it. Maybe like a few years down the road, and even next month, it could be a little bit too late. Because with network marketing, the faster you join, the faster you do, the more you gain, like the more advantage you can take of being part of this network, especially if it's my network, because it grows so much every single day that if you arrive tomorrow is a little bit too late, in the sense that you could have been benefited if you joined earlier. So I like people to really think deeply about what that means, and also to read this book. Of course, to people that reach out to me, I can send the book for free. That's no problem. But if not, please double check and buy this book, because it's definitely worth the read. And that totally changed my mind, because what makes you make more money is not a fixed salary. It's not an hourly rate, because that is very limited and you cannot increase it. But what can really create wealth over time, and over not a very long period of time, is business, is profit. It's not a paycheck, it is profit. So there is this huge difference. And like you, if you want to grow, if you want to develop, you need to understand this, you need to understand the importance of this. And before going out and asking your best friend or your parents what they think about it, ask a specialist. And why is that? Because those people that you might want to ask, like your best friend or your parents, they do not know about it. Because if they knew, they would already be doing this. So that is the difference, and that's why I tell people, like leaders, they do not ask for people's opinion if that opinion is not based on facts and on knowledge. So we need to really be researchers. We need to dig in and get like very good information, reliable information from reliable sources. So then we can analyze if something works for us or not. So prejudging or asking people's opinion out of nowhere, it will not be helpful at all. So make sure that you talk to a specialist, talk to a professional, people that know what they are doing, they have been successful with that and they have experience on that. Because people that never been to this, they will say, oh, it doesn't work. But wait, did they try? Did they be successful? So why does it work for so many people and they think it doesn't work? Because they never tried. So it's that simple. So really make sure that you are that smart one that will not later on blame your lack of success on other people, because they say, oh, I listened to them and they told me it was their fault. No, it was not their fault. It was your fault by listening to people that have no idea of what they are saying. So your job is to make sure that you filter through reliable information, that you join in, get information plus action that will give your results. So our success is always 100% dependent on ourselves. So I really dislike when people victimize themselves and they blame on the government. Oh, I was born in not like a rich family and that's why I'm like this. No, it's not, because that was the case for me, and why I have changed it, why I have changed it again, because I wanted. So I really worked hard, I strived, I dedicated, and that's why I have the result I have, and I deserve it. So make sure that you, if you want something, you go get it. Because people that do not truly want, they create excuses. People that want, they create new ways to do it. So a leader is someone that does it, that goes ahead, regardless of whether people are following or joining them or not. So our mission is to go, and with our example, we're gonna lead the people and develop new leaders. So that's exactly what I'm doing now, and I'm very, very satisfied to hear very positive feedback from my team. I think this is always amazing when you know that what you're doing is delivering really positive results and is really changing people's lives. So why is so important to join the right team? For example, I work for this amazing company. However, there are many people that worked with the same company, but they have a very bad result. And why do they have a bad result? Because they are doing this with people that know nothing about how to do it. They think they know. Maybe in a few years they will reach the same level that I can reach in 3 months. Well, if they're lucky enough, even. So when you're joining a network marketing company, you need to make sure to join the right team, the right people. You need to associate yourself with people that are winning, with a winning team, because that means they know what to do. And you can really make sure that you go up with them, right? And people that they are willing to help you out. Because if you do not receive any guidance, you, it will be really like walking around the dark. You will not reach anything and you will just fall down, fall down, fall down. So that's why it's important to pay attention to the team, not only the company. So it's a combination of company plus team that is also equals good results. and of course training, mentorship, and really this guidance that is necessary in order for you to flourish. So how is my team different from others, for example? Well, we have a system, is like a virtual system that we have created apart from the company system, that allows us to use all the digital marketing campaigns that you can ever think of. So this is pretty much unheard on this kind of industry, and it's something truly unique to my team. If people ever wanted to develop something similar, I would just say good luck, because they will not be able to do it. So it took a long time. It took perhaps a few years. I think it was over 2 years to develop the system that we have now, and this is something truly unique and truly amazing. So I am getting all the benefits from this system. So for example, I received the like around 150 people. You guys will realize if you watch the previous lives, every every single time I say more people on average, because every single week is more and more people. It seems that the demand is infinite. The demand is always growing. So that's why the numbers keep staggering. So like around 150 people asked to contact me all the time, and i I'm just one person, of course, so that is a lot for me. But I receive people that they are already interested in my business and in my product. So what I do, I provide consultancy, and I help those people to really finalize a sale or to join the business. So I train them. So that's the kind of thing that I focus on doing for most of the day. So I spend most of my time helping people that are interested. So I talk only to people that are interested in what I offer, and only to people that want to talk to me. So I don't go around asking people if they're interested in this, because I do not need. And I don't care if people that I know they're interested or not, because I know that there are over 1 billion people in the world, and I can reach at least 2 billion people via Facebook. So why would I care if 100 people that I know are interested in this or not, right? So actually, and later, those people that I know, they end up asking me, and they wanna know what is it that I'm doing, what product I'm selling, and they end up actually either joining the business, or they end up purchasing the product, because they see that I don't depend on them. So I do a reverse strategy, and I know that it's working very, very well, not only for me, but for people on my team. We have a very high rate of conversion of leads, and we also have a very high rate of success and rank advancement. So this speaks a lot about the power of our team. And if you do not know what leads are, I recommend that you watch my previous live about the best social media to use. I explain what does that mean, and how they are very important. So leads is everything that I want and that I care about, because they are the ones that provide the results that I'm expecting. So please check that out, and I truly recommend that you watch previous lives, because every single week we get deeper and deeper, and the topic gets harder, because I advance in certain concepts that you will have to know if you want to really learn as much as you can from this. Of course, once you are part of my team, you will know everything, all the details. Here I cannot disclose all types of information, because a lot of things are confidential. They're only exclusive to the people already on my community. So I run secret lives, I run a secret TV channel, secret trainings, and everything for people that are part of my community, because I want them to succeed. Because remember, we are all connected. Their success is also my success. So I want them to succeed, and I do everything I can, even if I have to stay up until late. I do it because I truly want to help them, and that brings me a lot of joy, a lot of satisfaction when they are going well. And That's why, again, is the power of a team. It's not everyone that will do that for you. In fact, pretty much no one would really dedicate their time to make sure that you are successful. And regarding like the networks, we are all connected via a link. So this is all virtual. So what people do with their link, because they are part of my community, it impacts me. So I always work on the development not only of their business but also of their personal branding, because once you go higher in terms of ranking, you need to work on your personal image, because it's not about the business anymore. It becomes about you. So nowadays, people care more about me, about joining me, than about joining the company. So the team becomes something really, really important in this way. So just going back about the system, so I have a CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management. So when the leads from a digital marketing campaigns arrive on my CRM, I contact them and then I do their conversion, which really interests me and I'm very happy about. But imagine if you, let's say, oh, you just joined, you have no enough you have not enough knowledge, and you do not know how to close a sale, you do not know how to talk with a lead, you do not know how to talk with someone that is interested in your product. So what do? Technically, you would lose those people, right? Like that is what you would usually happen. Or you would just do a very social job and you would just, that person would not close with you. And if you do not have time, you would just again lose that person because you did not have enough dedication for them. So what could you do instead with the help of your team? You could request that a specialist, for example, a closer, like myself, I am a leader and also a professional closer. You could request that I become your closer, that I do all the closing for you. So that way you get helped, you get benefited. But guess what? Because you're part of my team, it is of my interest that you are successful. So I want to help you. So when I help you, it benefits you, but also benefits me. So it's a win-win situation. But we can only do that because the system allows us to really redirect the traffic to other people. So it becomes much easier to have this kind of teamwork. So it is something, as I said, very unique. It's barely like no one pretty much that does this. I don't even know anyone that does this. I've never heard of this. I think it's a total innovation that we just created, and it has been released not very long ago. So we are just 1 month in. So of course there's still way to improve. There's always a space for improvement, but I think we are doing a very, very good job so far. And I feel I really like to perform this work for my team, because I know they get more motivated, they want to work harder, and in the meantime, I train them very well. I really provide that information so when they're ready, they can do their own closing and they can pass it on, this information, to others. They can teach others, and maybe soon enough they can close for someone on their team, because every person on my team also creates their own team, their own community. So we have communities inside of the largest community. So the larger community is called Alpha Diamond. So why Alpha Diamond? Because we are not only talking about diamonds, we are talking about an alpha diamond. It's like the best of the best of the best. And that's really what we want here. We want everyone to be diamonds, but everyone to be the best diamond that they can be. So that is really our goal here, and that's exactly what we are doing in practice. Because I think just thought and a good idea without practice do not generate any type of realistic result. So that's why we focus more not only on potential but on actual facts, on actual attitude and behavior, because I think that this is what leverage and make sure that we are successful. And I've noticed that a lot of people that watch me, they say, "Hey, I joined the wrong company or the wrong team. Do you want to adopt me?" And I'm like, "Yes, sure, I can do that, but I really hope that you join the right team and the right company at first." And I guarantee that with me, it is always the right choice. I don't know about the others, I don't guarantee about anyone else, but I guarantee about myself and I guarantee about my team. So here is also not a matter of like whether you are part of this or not, because it is successful. Our team, it is successful regardless of whether you are part of it or not. The fact is whether you gonna benefit from what is already working, from what is a winning team. So it's a matter of you benefiting from it, because if you join or not, we are still keep moving forward, doing what we are doing, and everything is perfect, everything is amazing. The thing here is whether you gonna be like lucky enough to be benefited and take advantage of what we are creating, because we are creating something special. So hopefully you can be with us and really grow with us, so you can take, I always say, you can uh take the airplane when it's taking off, because later on it's gonna be too late, because we will already be very far ahead. So I always say, do something and take a decision now. Do not wait for tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, because time is money, literally, and that time does never come back. It's literally a time wasted that you could be already getting a lot from it, and in learning a lot and having a great professional and personal development. So the only time that we have is now. We do not know what is going to happen tomorrow. We do not know what lies in front of us. So we need to do something now to have a result later. So we need to plant the seed now, and we need to nurture it. So then soon enough we will gather the fruits from that decision, from our that action. So the longer you procrastinate or wait, the more time you waste, and I don't know, it could be a little bit too late. So make sure that you act fast. And I soon will have to go, because it's month end, as I said, is like uh, like tomorrow is the last day of the month, and I need to be always 100% available for my team. And I know that my WhatsApp is really popping up a lot of messages, so I know I gotta run. So I will be releasing the form for people that want to contact me. I will leave it in the chat box just right now. And for you that if you for some reason you cannot see the chat box, I'm leaving also on the description of this video, so you can always go there and access it. However, I will only be contacting the first 12 people that request my mentorship, and really to speak on a one-on-one basis with me. And why is that? Because tomorrow, every month end, I finalize some groups. So once someone joins my team, they are part of a group, so they can exchange knowledge and message, but they are part of a larger group. But I also divide people into smaller groups on a rotational basis. So every single beginning of the month, I create mentorship groups. So it's a group of four. There is a mentor, and three people are mentees. So the mentor is someone that has already experienced, someone that has been through the process. They are reaching a good result, and that way they can teach and share with the people that are just coming in right now their expertise and their knowledge, and people can develop strategies and tips together. They can set goals. So it's also a chance for the mentor to practice their leadership skills, and it's also a chance for the mentees to be getting ready to become mentors for the following time, like for the hopefully for the following months or for like the following 2 months. So it's a chance for them to learn how to run those mentorship groups, and every single person gets a chance, because it's on a rotational basis, to get to know each other. So it's an internal networking system that we have. It is important to have the connection also with people already on the team, so we can help each other, because the result of one impacts on the result of another. So we need to really create this synergy, this momentum among people, so then they can share their results and they can help each other out. So and because it's on a rotational basis, people get to know every single person, and everyone gets to practice their like leadership skills. So everyone gets to be a mentor as they advance the rankings, and that's what I want. And once people become mentors, they join the leadership team, and they also have a leadership meetings. And that just reminded me that tomorrow at 8 o'clock I have a leadership meeting that I was just forgetting. So it's very interesting to do this, because I like to provide mentorship. I think mentorship is one of the key things for everyone to succeed, is to really connect with someone else, and really like connect with a story, with a personal story. So then you can also develop yourself based on a person's experience and also previous knowledge. So the more we go, the more we grow, the more we learn. And I think this is essential. And I also provide one-on-one mentorship. So we have the larger group mentorship groups, plus my own personalized, my personal mentorship. So I will always be in touch with the people and helping them on a on demand basis. So if they do not demand my help, I will not be like, hey, do you need help? It's like, we are all adults. So we really do on a leadership on demand basis, but I'm always available if you need me. If you need me at midnight, I will find a way to help you at that time. Of course, there are boundaries. I'm also like, I like to go to a cottage and go to the beach and enjoy my time, of course, but I try to be as available as much as I can, to be honest. And people that are on my team, they know I'm always available. Like, I try my best, like, sincerely. And if I ever become unavailable, I delegate someone else to be taking any questions and helping with any inquiries. So I make sure that always there is someone ready to help. And that's also very cool. So people will have my mentorship. It's not like for a 1 month or 2 months, it's like forever. So it's like a lifetime mentorship that I offer, and it's all for free. So all the training, everything that we have, mentorship groups, 101, all of those things, and the system, the CRM is all free. So once you join a business, you invest, then you get your money, you also get your profit, and everything is always free, as long as you want to keep doing this with us. So just for people to know, I don't sell courses. I'm not here to convince you to like buy course, and I'm also not here to convince you to join the business, because I don't have to. I already have a lot of people that want to join. So I really want you to benefit from what I offer. So I'm really offering you to help you, so then you can succeed. And I guarantee that things will go well, as much as you want to do it, and do it properly. So the way you do things matter, and the team that you belong to also matter. So I want to make sure my team is satisfied, that they are happy with this work, and then they keep motivated to keep working harder. So as I said, I gotta go very soon. So for the first 12 people that fill up this form, I just left it on the chat box, is because I cannot be personally providing mentorship on a one-on-one basis to more than 12 people at a time. So that's why it's going to be the first 12 that request me to join, like to contact them. And if they make the decision to join and be on my team, I will be very, very excited. I will be very happy to be guiding your journeys throughout the company and throughout the time you are with us. And thank you so much for being here on a Thursday night and to watch me. And please make sure to remember to like and to share and also to comment below and subscribe to the channel so then you can get notification of the next lives. And there will be a lot of new things coming. So next week gonna be very exciting because I will finally review the secret. I will review the company that I work with, which is the very best. So please make sure to sign up for that and don't miss it out. Gonna a lot of new things are coming up. And for the other week, I will have my team to give like their feedback, and so then people know how things are going because we have a boot camp, a very intensive training is starting on Monday. So I'm getting everyone ready, and we are setting up the Alpha TV, which is the TV from the team. So new members they volunteered to be presenters, so they're putting themselves on the spotlight, so they're getting out of their comfort zone, and that's amazing because I know that that's how they will grow, by exposing themselves and learning more how to get out of their comfort zone. So I'm very excited for that. So you'll receive their feedback, but I'm just a heads up, in August and September is going to be amazing, and I'm planning up a lot of collaboration live sessions. So then I will bring new people here, so you guys can have different perspectives and really see other faces. I think that way is more interactive. I think it's going to be truly amazing this way. So again, thank you so much. Remember, hurry, because 12, the first 12 people, remember to fill up the form. I will be very happy to get in touch with you, even though I'm very busy. So the hashtag for today is hashtag team, and also hashtag teamwork, and as always, hashtag keep shining and hashtag shine like a diamond. So I've got to run now, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, keep shining.